If you are holding XRP, oh boy do I have news for you, because the price right now is going pretty insane. Okay, well maybe not exactly this minute, but ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, XRP has just broken its all-time high by going to $3.65 per coin, right? Or 66. Well, a little bit earlier today, we saw 366. Whoa, amazing. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody cared. There's nobody talking about it on the internet right now. There's nobody really out there making all their, whoa, look at what XRP bought me. Wow, here's what XRP is going out to $1,000. Nothing is happening. And this is good. I've been telling you guys for the past couple of months that one day it's just all of a sudden going to click. And I really feel as if this is the time where all of a sudden, right now we retest. The all-time high is good, but in reality, there's not really any excitement. And I've said the same thing about Bitcoin at 110,000. It's just nobody really cares for some reason. Trust me, every other single season, you saw it splashed everywhere. I don't even know the right words anymore, right? Everywhere. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody got excited. This is one of the best weeks ever for XRP. Yet if you take a look at the excitement, I mean, in our chats, in our YouTube, it's pretty good. But overall in crypto, nobody is mentioning it. But XRP is one of the most hyped up coins in the entire crypto space. I seriously believe we have seen nothing yet, but I think it'll only be achieved once XRP gets to a little bit more of a push where people are like, whoa, it was really able to do that. For example, the moment we crossed, let's say $4, a level which we for a long time couldn't even fathom. I mean, many of the XRP holders have believed it'll go to way higher, and $4 is not that big a hurdle. But if I look at a normal comment section of mine, the amount of people that say XRP would never hit $2 or $3 or now $4, it's a lot. Once some of these people are proved wrong, I know already the FOMO wave is about to be insane. Every single time right now the price goes a little bit down, I am just going to keep on stacking. We already stacked up here a nice $1 million worth of XRP in this blowfin position. But I feel as if I've got nothing. I feel as if this is so little because of what type of opportunity we have in front of us. And I already know people will call me crazy for making this video right now, but they also called me crazy when I said I still see XRP going to $3 or higher when it was at 11 cents. We made the same video when the lawsuit hit and we said, no, don't worry, this will all be over. They keep calling you crazy until it works out. And right now, I've been watching so many of those videos where some of these multi-billion-dollar companies, they took a bit of a chance. They went for something where most people called them so stupid, so dumb because they were overdoing it a little bit. And I keep thinking to myself, most likely in a few months, I'll look back at this thinking this was the greatest opportunity of our lives. It was so easy, right? The moment, in my opinion, right, that the move is just shown to you, which we have seen now by the fact that XRP hit an all-time high, but even ETH and all these coins really, we're not even close yet. Sometimes I just see it as a stop being a little whiny ass, believe in something, go for it. If it doesn't work out, you always be proud of the fact that you tried. And the opposite side is, what if it does? So ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering, why am I stacking up these coins and not selling the all-time high? Because it's okay, but I believe it's going so much further that every single day I would probably look back at this and think, I could have settled for some pretty juicy profit, but I could have also tried for greatness. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe that this is the move. Now, I've stated a few times in the recent history here, you have to get a little bit crazy because most people will settle for just a teeny tiny bit of a plus. But every single altcoin season, every single time, it goes so much further than you kind of can expect. I'm starting to lose my mind piece by piece, bit by bit, because I'm realizing how good the opportunity is and that most people will waste it either by buying too freaking high, all right, and that means they're waiting for the gains to really show themselves. For more and more confirmations that it's an altcoin season, instead of trying to basically catch the wave, right? When is the altcoin season? People keep asking me, when is it going to start? When is it going to start with the 30% daily gains? You do not know it's an alt season until you're already very much in it. The majority of the gains by that point, yeah, you could still make it good, but the majority will have already been made by people who took that leap slightly earlier. Now, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I am not encouraging you to do anything. I'm not giving you any guarantees. I'm not your financial advisor. Nothing here is really the goal of mine. except for telling you how much I am convinced that this is a golden opportunity. And once more, I'm not requesting anything from you. I'm not requesting anything. All I'm telling you here is I'm going a little bit crazier than I normally am on these coins because I feel as if the chance is too great to let slip. That's the only reason I'm making a video right now, just to tell you how convinced I am that it is worth a try. And specifically if you were thinking, oh, well, but what if this is the end? Yeah, what if, right? But what if this is just the freaking start of a monumental run? Every single season, 2021, even the end of 2024 here just now, 2018, every single time I settled for a teeny tiny bit when it could have gone so much more. And I'm telling you right now, most likely the signs of the top of the market will be very easy. It's just that at that point you start to get more and more delusional thinking, this is the most generational wave ever. And it's probably not. But really, what I keep saying here, 10x, 5x, 7x, it's all really not that unfathomable. It's not that far in. If you're gonna start talking about 33x's, and you might think now, 33x, that's crazy. When the market starts shifting up 30, 40% consistently, which right now it seems it's kind of started with, again, some days where all of a sudden there's some darkness, right? That also happens in bull market. Once it's doing this consistently, you'll see the target right now. I've been placing, for example, $5 in XRP, $10 in XRP for a long time, even at 10 cents. And you understand, from 10 cents to $10, that's a 100x. Most people call you a freaking lunatic when you say that. Right now we're at $3.50, only a 3x to go. Now I'm calling, for example, for $15. That's a 5x. It's like, what? What are we talking about? That's not that strange for altcoins to do in a 3-week time span, in a 2-week time span, in a 3-month time span. Now I'm telling you, I think these 6 months are going to be the craziest of our lives. And so you have to lock in. Don't leave your phone unattended anymore for a 24-hour period, or you might regret it for the rest of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not your financial advisor. All I'm saying is, if you're seeing profit you've never seen before in your life, and this could really change your life completely, yeah, I don't think it's a stupid idea to change it. But always keep in the back of your head, which one would you regret more? I'm also not saying try to squeeze every single last drop out of it, try to sell at the highest of highest points. I'm just saying, yeah, we reached an all-time high, but it went from $3.50 in 2017 to $3.60. This is like a, oh, yeah, we hit an all-time high. No, I want to see an all-time high, you know? I'm not selling it for this, not at all. At the same time, though, I got my position here stacking up XRP. Still doing good with the 10K to $1 million challenge. The main XRP bot doing good as well. It's up 70K on the 50K we put. The main position, XRP is doing good. $1 million in, about $400,000 in the plus. But I'm taking this so much further, and that's about